Morning. God, it's flying this week. Do you know what? I think I'm overdressed in my hat. It's a bit warm. Yesterday when we came out, it pretty much 0.8 degrees all day. I think we're about 9 degrees at the minute, so it's going to be a lot warmer today than it has been. Shall we go have a quick look in the lambing barn? Any babies? Any babies? No. Not yet. There is time. None down there, is there? Let's step up and see. No? No. Wonder if we'll have any today then. Oh, another day of loads of animal experiences. So we've got the lamb feeding, the goat feeding, the calf feeding. That will take up pretty much all day. Oh, Daisy's here, look. Son of Animal Missions. Morning, Daisy. Daisy's just been round and fed all the outdoor animals. Oh, there, look. Oh, looking happy. Oliver's there. He's not in the chicken pen, so that's good. Oh, Jersey's not worked out how to get under the electric fence, bless it. They are so good then, compared to the rest of them. But they just mind the business. I'm going to take that off today, I think, so you can get back through. So, yeah. Oh my God. Just look at that. I don't think it forecast any rain today. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to check my weather station out. Because we haven't had any proper rain to be able to test it. I'm going to go locate Daisy after that because... you know what she did? Schoolboy error. Took her waterproofs off before the risk of rain had gone. Shall I go see her? Where is she? She was here somewhere. Nope. I think she might have ducked for cover somewhere. Or ducked for cover. One or other. Hit her all day. Let's see if we can find her. Let's go see. God, I can't believe how much rain has literally just come down then. It was a proper shower. Don't know where she's gone. Bloody hell. Cows look properly fed up, bless them. Gonna try and get them back in at some point. Maybe tomorrow. We can get it sorted tomorrow. I think I've found her, look. She's there. Wait. There, look. Bedding the cows. You've managed to stay dry just about. It was close back there. Oh dear. Oh. Goats are chilling. Where's the piglets? Hey up, buddy. Piglets are chilling. Should we go look see if there's maybe lambs? So, if you want the weather update, 2.5 mil of rain in about 10 minutes. That were a proper downpour. Daisy didn't get wet. I didn't get wet. So, weren't too bad in the end. Everybody and everything looks a bit soggy now though, which ain't ideal. Cows look fed up, but we were actually going to hose down the courtyard area and it looks like it's done a job for us, so that's positive. We're just about to now do our last animal feeding sessions of the day. So we go lambs, goats, calves, and then tidy everything up ready for tomorrow. We probably need to refill all the milk, so we're going through powdered milk like you won't believe. Chased up my fertiliser order. That might be coming next week, so that's good. Hopefully it comes on Tuesday or Wednesday. And then weather perks up a bit, we can actually get some fertiliser on and get stuff moving. Soil temperature's still proper low. I think they were like 2 degrees this morning when I checked. So hopefully, I think it's going to be 15 degrees tomorrow, so maybe that'll get a bit of heat into the soil and stuff starts to grow, because everything's looking a bit sad, innit? Everywhere looks sad. So that is the plan. We'll go feed the animals now and I'll see you in a short while. So all the evening feed's done. We're now just going to go around and do all the big animal feeding. So head to the cows first and then work our way up to the pigs, the piglets, and back into the barn to feed the sheep. Daisy's on the forklift, so she's just learning how to drive the farm machinery. It's all part of the placement, so we try to get people as hands-on as possible and build up the confidence as we keep going. So now the fact that she can drive the forklift, it'll massively help and speed up when she's helping us feeding all the animals through the morning. Evening. We're on the nighttime feeds. So we feed them again, normally about 10 o'clock. So just mixing up the feed now. So we've got this little scoop. It's spot on, to be fair, because it weighs out perfectly. So if you use 4 scoops, makes exactly 2 litres of milk. So do that, and then we'll take it over to the feeders and we'll drop it in. So I think these are the Wydale feeders. Now they're not actually very good because they don't sit on the hurdles. So I've had to use baler twine to tie them on. But it saves bottle feeding all 20. So we fill it up like 4 times, something like that. And then they get enough. That's the orphan one, look. We had to take that one off his mum because she just weren't feeding him at all. Feeding her even. She's still not worked out of the rack, so we generally bottle feed that one afterwards. And just proper cute. Valet cross with a grey-faced Dartmoor, that one. So we quite often get asked, and I don't actually think we've covered this on YouTube yet, but how did we end up bottle feeding a load of baby lambs? And it all started 4 years ago when we decided to try and take Herbie to bottle feed some baby lambs because we thought it'd be cute, and we were a completely arable farm at that point. We couldn't get in, and I thought, well, we've got a CPH number, we've got a bit of grass, save me a bit of lawn mowing, I'll get a couple of sheep. And we had these 2 little sheep and we bottle fed them. And they lived at the bottom of our stairs for nearly 3 months, which was ridiculous. And Herbie fed them for about 2 days and got bored. And dogs thought we were crackers. And we had these sheep and they run around, they were in the house, and they took ages to go outside because for whatever reason we just felt bad for them putting them outside. Long story short, they go outside, but people came and fed them and said, you should do this and give it a try. And we thought, well, we'll see how it goes. So that's when we started this little lamb feeding going off. But what we wanted to do is make sure that we had a purpose for them afterwards. So the first year we built it up to put us to a place where we could start grazing crops and see how it did. The very first year we actually put a load into, it were a barley field. And at the end of March, I thought, what have I done here? It was a right mess. Everything had been nibbled back. It looked like I'd killed it. But when we got to harvest, so I did no fertiliser and no spray on that section. And you could barely tell the difference across the yield monitor or the combine between other tram lines in the field. We've not done it since because last year there were a load of spring crops. And this year everything looks a bit behind, to be honest with you, so we'll probably not do it this year. Hopefully we can do it next year though, and turn them out onto probably the winter barley and then into the winter wheat for a little bit. I think the first year we bottle fed about 60. Now you might wonder why we do that. Well, it's allowed us to build up an actual flock of sheep that we didn't have. In fact, some that we had for the very first year that we run bottle feeding events are now giving birth to their first ever lambs in the barn. I'll show you them as we walk through. So we're having this first lambs born from the bottle feds. And actually, do you know what? They've not been a single issue. They've been absolutely cracking mums. They've cracked on with it. And so far, the lambs that they've raised are absolute crackers. Now we're just sort of building his way up so that we're going to be able to open a farm shop, all being well, and sell some of his local produce. So we've actually, I mean, this batch here, there's 20 in there, with the exception of the Valet Cross. All of these have already been purchased by a farmer as stores. So once they're weaned, they'll be moving off to another farm who will grow them on. We'll have another 2 batches of 20 throughout the next sort of couple of months that we'll keep rotating for the feeding sessions. But actually, from a farming point of view, yes, the milk and the formula is expensive, but people are coming and feeding our lambs. They're getting a wonderful experience. They're getting to see farming firsthand. They're getting to experience just a tiny snapshot of what we get up to here. Obviously, everybody's farm's different, but they get to see what we do here and the story of our lambs and our sheep, amongst other things. So the actual cost of raising the lambs is quite minimal, to be fair. And like I say, we sell quite a lot of stores. We keep some back for our own breeding. And hopefully we'll keep some to grow on ourselves this year. So watch this space. I'll go into the other barn now and I'll show you the mums with their lambs. If they're about and near the front, I'll show you which ones were actually the bottle feds that we raised in year 1. I'm not sure if you'll quite be able to see, but that one there, that's one of his original bottle feds. She's just had a baby. That one there, in the middle, she's a bottle fed that's had her first baby. The one that is sat with her back to her, can't see my finger there, that's due to have a first baby. And if you come right to the front there, that is lamb number 1, or should I say ewe number 1. So that is the first ever sheep that were born here at Horncastle Farm, one of Geraldine's original lambs, and she's given birth to her first ever baby there. I think it's a little girl, that one. It looks like, in terms of the top trumps, Claude was the top guy. I've not seen any so far that look like they are Mario or Barry's baby. So whilst it looked like Big Bad Barry had covered a load of sheep, it looks like so far none of them are pregnant to him, and they're all pregnant to Claude, who is the valet cross. But we shall see. Well, that's it, folks. All the animals fed. Heading back in now. Come out in a little while. Probably about 2 AM, something like that, just to check the sheep. And then back to bed. Just make sure I've locked everything up. Yeah, everything's locked up. Just heard quad riding past 2 up, so hopefully they don't cause damage anywhere or to anybody else's farm, but it looks like they've gone past us tonight. So yeah, good night. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you tomorrow.